Hello, beautiful blockchain people. First of all, Happy New Year 2022. I wish you a lot of luck, be wealthy, and of course, be healthy throughout the whole year of 2022. So, this is the first thing I wanted to mention today or to say to you today. And now let's have a look at the prices of the major cryptocurrencies according to CoinGecko, and we see that for the last 24 hours the market has recorded a small price increase. And I want to say that today is the first day once again of this year of 2022. That's why let's have a look at some, let's say, statistics or price dynamics of Bitcoin for the last year. And I want to start, for example, with the Bitcoin hash rate. That is currently at its all-time high during the first day of the week at the level of 226.96 exahash. So this is the highest level. So if we have a look at the chart of the hash rate for the last, let's say, couple of years, we can see that even during this China ban that took place last year, in the middle of last year, yes, we had a decline, but now we're at a new all-time high. So the ecosystem of Bitcoin was able to overcome this obstacle last year. So this is something positive for Bitcoin. Next, I would like to start with some metrics here. So today I would like to comment a little bit on the price chart of Bitcoin because this is the first day of the year. Bitcoin is the key cryptocurrency still in the cryptocurrency world. That's why I will start this year with Bitcoin. Tomorrow I will talk about Hive, our beloved cryptocurrency, but today let's talk about a little bit Bitcoin. So we're here. This is the fear and greed index, and we see that we're in the fear zone. The price of Bitcoin has been declining since, let's say, the middle or the second half of November. And the bearish pressure still continues, probably to some extent. That's why we see that although we have some really nice fundamentals, we still have this bearish pressure, and Bitcoin is in the, let's say, fear zone. So this is the fear and greed index. But I would like to show you one of the price charts of Bitcoin, and we will have a look at the 1 year time frame. So here are the candlesticks for the price chart of Bitcoin since inception. So this is 2009 and so on. And I want to say that, of course, we are now at levels about $47,000 per one digital coin, and the current candlestick and the last candlesticks are relatively small if compared to the candlesticks for 2009 or 2010, but it is because these are a little bit specific yearly candlesticks, because they compare the closing price of the year with the opening price of the year. And that's why the last candlesticks are a little bit smaller if compared to these ones, but this is not so important for what I want to say today. Now, let's have a look at these candlesticks here in 2009, 2010, and so on. We had clear bullish candlesticks. Then in 2014, we know that the cryptocurrency market entered the first, let's say, significant bear market. I mean, the price chart of Bitcoin or the Bitcoin market. So we had this bearish candlestick. After that, in 2015, we had a small bullish candlestick, but it had a local high below the previous one and a local low below the previous one. The situation improved in 2016 when the small bullish candlestick was with a local high above the previous one and a local low above the previous one. So let's say that this was the period of correction or the bear market, and 2016 was the year when the situation improved, and probably, let's say, it was a buy signal or a buy opportunity. Now, let's have a look at the other candlesticks. So, in 2017, we had a solid bullish candlestick, but in 2018, we had another bearish yearly candlestick, and it had a local high slightly below that one, but its local low remained above this one. But in the next year of 2019, we had another candlestick with a local high below the previous one and a local low at this level, let's say. So this was a candlestick indicating that at that moment the bearish pressure continued. The situation improved in 2020 when the bullish candlestick formed a local high above these ones and a local low, or the lowest price remained above that one. So let's say that on a yearly basis, or if we analyze the candlestick in the yearly chart, this was the buy opportunity or the moment when the trend started to change. Now let's have a look at the current candlesticks. So this is the candlestick for the previous year of 2021. We see that it's a bullish candlestick with a local high above the previous ones and a local low above the previous ones. So I want to say that according to this chart, the bullish trend remains in place. And talking about a bearish market, and I know that because of this recent correction that started in the second half, for example, in November, let's have a look at the price chart of Bitcoin. Or here, some people, because of this price correction, started to claim, or let's say the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency bears, that this is probably the trend reversal and now we will enter a bear market. But if we have a look at the 1 year chart or at the price chart of Bitcoin in the 1 year time frame, where each candlestick represents 1 year exactly, we see that we don't have a similarity here with the beginning of the bear market in 2014 or with the beginning of the bear market in 2018. So the situation is different. And now the current candlestick that starts for this year has a local low above the previous ones. So we don't have, for example, descending local lows like here or like here. That's why, according to the yearly chart, I remain bullish on the price chart of Bitcoin. So the yearly chart confirms the continuation of the bullish market. Also, let's have a look at the other price chart of Bitcoin, or at the price chart of Bitcoin in the 1 quarter or the quarterly time frame. For this, I will use Market Watch. I have to adjust a little bit here the chart. So where is the chart? Let me renew the page. So this is the price chart of Bitcoin. Let me choose the price chart for the whole period or since inception. Then I will choose quarterly, and instead of linear chart, let's switch to a candlestick chart. And let me hide these indicators. So this is the price chart of Bitcoin in the 1 quarter time frame or the quarterly price chart. So if we have a look, for example, at the price chart in 2013 and 2014, because we know that at the very beginning of 2014, a price decline took place and the market entered this, or the bear market started at that moment. We see that on a quarterly basis in 2014, we had a sequence of some bearish candlesticks here, but most of these candlesticks, they had descending local highs and descending local lows. So these are the quarterly candlestick. The situation started to improve in the middle of 2015 when the sequence of candlesticks changed and bullish candlestick with ascending local lows and ascending local highs started to appear. So let's say that this was the so-called buy signal. Now, let's have a look at 2017 and 2018. So this is the price increase in 2016 and 17, and we see that during the previous bear market or the last bear market actually, we also had a sequence of bearish candlesticks with descending local highs and descending local lows. So that was a bearish signal. But if we have a look at the price chart, we see that the situation started to improve in the second half of 2020 when some bullish candlesticks started to form with ascending local lows and ascending local highs. Now, let's have a look at the price chart at the moment. Yes, we see that recently in the first quarter, or it is the second quarter actually of 2021, we had a bearish candlestick. But although we had these bearish candlesticks, all these candlesticks that formed in 2021 had ascending local highs, ascending local lows. Yes, this local high is above this one, but the last local high is above all these ones. So I want to underline that even in the quarterly chart, we see a sequence of candlesticks with ascending local lows and to some extent ascending local highs. So this confirms the bullish market or the uptrend, in my view, in the 1 year chart as well. So fellas, what I want to say is that the quarterly chart or the 1 quarter time frame confirms at the moment the continuation of the uptrend. The 1 year chart also confirms the continuation of the uptrend. And that's why I cross my fingers for Bitcoin for the current or new year of 2022. And I hope that the bullish market continues throughout the whole year. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please share your point of view as a comment below. Once again, I wish you a very wonderful and prosperous year. Stay wealthy and be healthy. And I hope to see you on a regular basis, on a daily basis in my technical analysis videos. That was me again at CryptoSpa.